Hey there, it's Coach 2K with Coach2K.com. I'm here working on my See How They Play thread from the 2K Sports Forums, kind of giving you some video game matchups that I've been playing against some of the 2K Sports Forum members. This one's against Sports Center 4321. He's going to run with the Cavs. We played 2 games. We played a best of 3. I got him both games. This is game 1. Game 1 was pretty exciting. Had a great finish. Can't wait to get to that, and I'll tell you what was going on my side when we played. He played a real good game against me. I was lucky to win. You play the Cavs. It's not like when you play the Heat. You don't think, oh man, this guy's going to be all over me. You think, I got a shot. I can beat the Cavs. But he played really well with them. And so when we get into that, we'll talk a little bit more about it. Everybody does those settings differently. At some point, we'll talk more about those. I usually turn the double team off for everybody. I don't know that it really does anything. I only do it because if I want a double team, I want to manually do it. And again, we got to sit through the changes that everybody has to make. Unfortunately, we can't have like an online profile. Maybe one of these days we'll have it. And I always turn my timeouts to manual, substitutions to manual, and my late game fouling to manual too. I noticed that some guy, when we got down to the end of the game, he knew he had to foul. He would go ahead and turn that back on. I just kind of got the feeling that way everybody would immediately foul, which I thought was a good idea. I haven't done that. So, playing on the road here. And he grabs the tip. So, we're ready to get playing. Now, I'm not familiar with the Cavs completely. I know they got a good rookie. My assistant coach, the kid, he's actually used the one rookie, Irving, I think it is. But he knows more about those players than I do. So I usually play these guys as I see them. Obviously, the teams that you play more often, like the Thunder and the Warriors and the Heat, I know them a little bit better. But when I played him, I really didn't know the Cavs that much because I don't think before him I'd actually even played the Cavs. So you can see I got it down low. I got Hibbert the ball. And I've been talking about shot selection lately, and that was right inside the take charge circle, which is what I'm after. Oh, I got a nice inside position there, but didn't take it. Oh, I missed an easy bunny. Gives me a break. So he's playing man-to-man defense. All right, I got another shot inside, but I couldn't get it to fall. Sometimes those just don't go. See it hit the rim like that, usually it never goes in. Although, unless you're a superstar, I think I've seen that happen before. Got some interior passing. And he nailed the... Oh, it turned out to be a 2. Okay, so I'm going to try and get it inside. I got West there. Oh. And I got called for a foul. I was a little bit too far behind the backboard there. Looking back on that, what I should have done was kind of moved it, maybe moved him a little bit and then taken the shot. That's a nice 15-footer. Kind of a leaner, though. And I've noticed those don't go in as much as just a regular set shot. I got Hibbert on the baseline. That's the shot I like. I picked that up from the Miami Heat offense a few years back when they played the Knicks and stuff. You might remember P.J. Brown. I probably talked about that. Probably could have stole that. Let it go through. some guys I play, man, they just steal everything. You know, that play, that would not have gone through against some players. But against me, I'm real porous now. I can block. Got Hibbert to block. Can't run with Hibbert, so I got to pick the ball up, get it to somebody who can dribble. All right, another one bounces off the rim. So look at that, 2 for 5, 1 for 5. We're not shooting very good to start out here. He gets a nice inside shot. That's a good shot selection. You know, I like the Cavaliers court. It's pretty cool. You might see there I got my icons up because I'm ready to pass. I know one guy thought I was lead passing. I'm not really sure how you do that. I think you have to hold their button down and then push the stick where you want them to go. But I hold the icons up just so I can be ready to pass first. That way I don't have to do that when I see a guy open. I can get it to him right away. And then if I shoot, obviously I take the icons down when I'm thinking I'm going to shoot. Sometimes I forget, and what ends up happening is that you know, I end up throwing it to the wrong guy. Sometimes just because my fingers don't work the way I'm thinking. And the other thing is that sometimes when I'm ready to shoot, I forget to take the icons down. So in those cases, a lot of times I'll end up turning it over. Decent shot, but I couldn't get it to go. I wouldn't have preferred that shot, but I had a choice there. I probably would have taken another one. Nice shot. Okay, first quarter. I've noticed a lot of these guys when we're playing online, you know, we got some pretty low scoring games to start out with. Especially in the first quarter. I think that has a lot to do with we're just trying to figure out how each other plays. But he's up 8-4 here, so I haven't really kind of struggling. He's doing a good job, but even then, it's not an insurmountable lead. So now I'm taking my time here. I want to get a good shot, and I didn't get the shot I wanted, even though I was inside. Take charge circle where I wanted to take it. Fortunately, I think we got him to take a bad shot there, and of course he couldn't hit that. So after one, it's 8-4. I'm within striking distance. Yeah, you know the score here. You know, I'll play some guys online. It'll be like 17-12. Sometimes I've got the 17, and sometimes I've got the 12, and sometimes I don't score at all, hardly. You know, just like this. All right, so second quarter, I made sure I got some shot fakes in there. I still didn't get the ball to go through the hoop, but I did get to the line. So I've noticed in a lot of these games I can get to the line quite a bit, and that's one of the things. You know, I did that free throw shooting tutorial because you know, I spend a lot of time at the line, and I want to be able to shoot with anybody. But even then, I forget, you know, how the release is sometimes online, or there might be some lag. All right, tough shot down the baseline there, so I can tie it. So it looks like he's still running man-to-man D. And I didn't want to get it blocked, so I didn't shoot it. I didn't take those shots because nothing's been falling in there. And I got a shot clock violation, so nothing doing. So I'm running man-to-man. I'm doing off-ball. I'm guarding the center. You know, I was watching the forums today, and people are like, you don't guard on-ball, you're a cheeser. Well, you know, maybe. I don't know. I don't personally care whether people play on ball or off. I think in my experiments with Hall of Fame mode, just playing against the CPU, there I got one to go. I tied it up. playing against the CPU. I've been working on beating Hall of Fame mode because I want to put together a guide on how to beat Hall of Fame mode. And one thing I've noticed there is you've got to probably play on-ball defense. I noticed I was more successful when I did that, particularly on the perimeter, guard the three-point line. Online here, sometimes I'll use some on-ball defense. Depends on my opponent and the game situation. Sometimes I feel like I have to come out there just because I might get behind, and so I'll start experimenting. So I've been working on my defense a little more. You know, that way I can avoid getting the old cheese label. But I think anybody you play, you know, somebody's going to have a gripe about your game. And I don't really care how people play. I think you got to be able to beat anybody however they play. Equal players will probably, you know, be able to play with any team against each other. You got a good dunk. You know, if I go up with somebody who's as good a player as I am, and they're playing the Heat, well, then they're probably going to beat me, because the team strengths online probably just dictate that that's probably what's going to happen. Oh, ooh, that was not. I had a nice shot opportunity there, but I didn't take it, and so instead ooh, nice dunk. Way to go, George. I used George the other night on an online game. I felt kind of bad because I decided that when I played the game online, I was just going to use George the whole time. And I do that sometimes just to get used to how a guy plays and try to figure out what you can do with him. I kid you not, I had 26 with him, and I was just into the beginning of the third quarter, and I felt bad because I was just using him all over the court, and the guy that I was playing, he got frustrated and he just quit on me. So that's because I was just pounding him with George. So I felt bad. That's a shot. Didn't go down. Got the rebound though. See if I can do it again. All right. Second time. Lucky. So, but anyway, if you want to, I kind of look at the online area, the arena there playing people. It's kind of like a big lab. If you want to try and experiment and see work on parts of your game. Online, I don't worry about wins and losses. I just worry about getting better. And so sometimes, you know, I'll go online, I'll just work on certain things. And then I got a nice layup. So you can see my shooting percentage has increased, and his is 35%. See what kind of shots he gets. All right, so he's working me here in the post. Ah, I didn't see that coming. All right, freebie, 3 point. Hopefully that won't be the difference in the game. All right, let's see if he gets a good shot. Oh, he almost turned it over. All right, I got a steal. It's great. So the quarter's coming to a close here. See what I do. Yeah, tough shot there. Yeah, so I tried to pass it. I got a bad habit here. One of my things, you know, I gave up a bucket there at the end of the quarter, which one thing I'm working on is that in the quarter strategy. And sometimes I'll rush my shot. I'll end up losing the ball because I'll make a mistake, and then that'll happen. And I'm like, I could have avoided that. And so I've started to get better at that. So here I am stuck down there again. Ooh, I got fouled on a 3. Big break. Of course, I couldn't take advantage of the first one. All right, let's see if I can nail the second one. All right, I got that one to go. I missed 2 out of 3. Gosh. But, you know, for the quarter, I got 12 points in the quarter. He's got 7, so I've outscored him by 5 here. And so he's going to try and get a shot off here. And he's going to get a wide open look. Nope, didn't go down though. All right, so it's halftime. Pretty tight game. All right, I got the ball. So let's see if I can focus on my shot selection here and kind of get some separation. All right, nice shot. I got it inside the paint. Good shot with Collison. You know, I look at the game while I'm playing here. You know, I think he probably was thinking the same thing. All right, I can beat this guy. You know, I just gotta get in there and score. That's a nice dunk. So, good shot selection, good patience. Oh, got him off his feet, and I got a nice dunk. All right, so I got another good shot. That's 2 shots in the paint to start the quarter. All right. Oh, look at that. Even better. Getting the crowd going now. So he's also got 2 shots in the paint. So you can see we're starting to get a little more comfortable. Oh, I got picked, but I was able to get the ball back. All right, I got to get a shot going. I do the step back, and I got it. Okay, looks like I'm changing my defense here because, you know, you got 2 shots in the paint, so I want to see if I can shut that down. And I really almost gave up another one. All right, but I got a miss out of him. So let's see if I can get a good shot here. And oh. All right, so I got to the line though. Oh, yeah, stinking at free throws here. West's release is a little bit different than anybody else on my team, and in practice mode, I can shoot about 90% with him. He's actually got a pretty good shot, as I've discussed in some of my other videos. Oh, wide open. Oh, it didn't go down. And almost lost the ball. So I called timeout there because, you know, I think it's a good idea to take a timeout about the midway point of the quarter. Anyway, but there I must have felt that I didn't want to push it, force it. All right, so there I don't take that shot often because, yeah, another nice shot by West. Because if I get in there with Collison, a lot of times, you know, he's so short. I mean, he just gets blocked. And sometimes I can get away with getting that layup, and other times I can't. But if I get in there and it's crucial, you know, I'll just kind of get him in there and kind of get the defense drawn to him. Almost got a steal. Oh, look at that. That zone defense. I left the middle wide open. Look at that, Jameson 5 for 5. The rest of the team only got 5 field goals. You know, I want to shoot that so bad. And I could have got that a little better shot there, but I still got it to go in. So you can see I built a 6-point lead here. So I feel pretty comfortable. But in that zone, I was able to get a miss. I just love the 3-point shot. It's hard not to shoot those threes, and I know everybody feels that way. All right, get it to go down. Did not fall, but I'm back at the line. All right, and also that's the Puts me on the line for any other fouls the rest of the quarter. And I got that one to fall. So 8-point lead. Taking control. Alright, I'm going to give up another inside shot, but he got it out for 3, and he got it to go. Good play. Good play there, inside out action. It's down to 5. You can see I want to shoot that. But I didn't. I may have to this time. Yeah, but I did not get the shot off in time. Alright, so here's the end of the quarter, 26 seconds. Let's see if he can capitalize, because I think he gets the ball to begin the fourth quarter. And so he can get a double possession here, consecutive. Oh, he launches the 3. I left him wide open, so that zone's hurting me now. Maybe because I'm not closing out on shooters. Alright, so an 8-point lead. It's down to 2. See if I can make sure I get the last shot without giving it up. Oh, I'd probably been better off taking the first shot before I faked it and moved. Okay, going into the fourth quarter. Low scoring game. I think I had 13 in that quarter, right? Because I had 16 at the half, something like that. So you can see, I realized that he's getting those open 3s. So I changed my defense back to man-to-man. And I got a steal. Alright, so I don't have the numbers, so I'm going to be patient here. Alright. Good shot. That's what I want. So I'm up 4. And he might have been able to get that shot to go. Oh, we got a better shot. Look at that. You know, at this point in the game, too, that's the kind of shot you want. Because what happens is you get a couple of those in a row, and then it makes it harder for the other team's shots to fall. So we'll see if he can put another one together. All right, I got a nice shot there too. So happy with my shot selection there on that possession. So I'm sure he was on his last one. That was a bad shot. That's exactly what I wanted. So I want to be patient here, see if I can get another good shot. All right, inside the paint. Granger, it's pretty much money in there. Should use him more often. I have a hard time getting the small forward involved based on the way I play, so I've got to work on that. Nope, popped it out for 3 and nailed it again. So that's as good as a dunk right there. All right, low on the shot clock. Got a good block. And I got the rebound, and I got that to fall. So look at that. West, 83% in the second half. He didn't even shoot in the first. So I'm getting good shots with West. He's got 11 of my second half points. He's been the difference. All right, another wide open 3. Oh, I couldn't get the rebound. Didn't block out. I'm going to give up another dunk. Oh, another 3, and he nailed it. Good shot. Wide open. Calling timeout here, so we got a couple minutes left. Game's still close. Didn't make any adjustments. Just going to stick with what's working. kind of working. Oh, he's in 2-3 zone down there, so he's changed too. Oh, at West open, but I got that 15-footer with Collison. I really like that shot, so I went back to zone. And the change of defense got a missed shot for me. So he might have rushed that shot a little bit. 4-point lead. So the goal at this point is to get time off the clock, so we can get down to where he has to foul to stay in the game. Oh, I turned it over. Bad habit. I'm going to give him an easy bucket here. Oh, and he missed it. Got a good bump on him. Bodied him up. That Granger 3 for 4. Shooting percentage is pretty good. All right, 4-point game going into the last minute. I don't know why my game's playing music. I had to rush that shot because I ran out of shot clock, but at least I used the whole clock. And he got a nice shot there, so he's within 2. And he knows here that if he just stops me, he's got a chance. So let's see if I can get a bucket. Lately I've been turning these over, so we'll see what happens. And West is the guy I should want to shoot it. I had, ooh, almost looked like goaltending. I had the guy open in the corner, but I didn't give it to him. So he's got a shot at tying it or taking the lead. Let's see what he opts to do. Probably should go inside right there. Ooh, he had it. Waited a second, maybe too long, and he got it to go in. Okay, so we got to call timeout. We got a full timeout here. So I consulted with my assistant coach, the kid. I told him I wanted to put in Hill and take a shot with Hill. And we talked about whether we were going to go for 3 or whether we were going to go for 2. And what we decided on is not to make any changes, and we were going to go to West because he was hot for us. And so we're going to try and get him open in the corner so you can see him running there. And bam, he hits it. Big shot. So he's got to call a timeout. There's still time on the clock, though. That was a huge shot. It was a great call by my assistant coach. I told the kid I was going to extend his contract by a year for a good decision. All right, so he got a good shot, really, but it didn't go. So ended up pulling out the victory by 2 on that big shot by West in the corner. The kid and I were like, whoa, when we hit that. It was pretty exciting. But, you know, watching it after, it's not as intense as when you were actually playing the game, of course. But all right, let's look at the stats here and see what's going on. I always like to look at the shooting percentage. I was 17 of 30, so that was, if I do the math here, I shot 57% from the field, which is a pretty good shooting percentage. And I only turned it over 4 times, and he only turned it over 3. It's a good game.